Hello students, let us do a problem in mergers, one more type. So we have the problem, Philips company has decided to acquire Kaitan company, following are the relevant financial data, all in lakhs, net sales Philips 3,50,000, Kaitan 4,500, profit after tax, number of shares, EPS, dividend and total market capitalization, everything is given. Now calculate the pre-merger market share value per share for both company, post-merger EPS market value per share and price and okay. And they have given the ratios, what will happen to the post-merger EPS market value, right. Then Philips companies, what will be the dividend or interest available to Kaitan company shareholders if rupees 100 15% convertible debenture for each 3 shares is given to Kaitan company. So let us see one by one. So the first question is pre-merger market value per share for both companies. Pre-merger market value per share. Okay. They have not given the market price, but they have given the market capitalization. Okay. So market capitalization they have given, which is 4,20,000 divided by and number of shares in lakhs. Okay. So this is 420 lakhs. This is 420 lakhs, this is 45 lakhs. Okay. So we know what is market capitalization. Market capitalization is number of shares multiplied by the share price. So share price will be market capitalization divided by number of shares. So the formula is market value per share is equal to market capitalization divided by number of shares. So for Philips company, they have given 420 lakhs is the market capitalization. Number of equity shares is 7.5 lakhs. That will be 56. For Kaitan, the market cap is 45 lakhs divided by equity shares is 1.5 lakhs. That will be 30. So we calculated market price for Philips and market price for Kaitan. Okay, 56 and 30. And part B of the problem is to find share exchange rate, number of shares and combined EPS, combined firms P ratio, market value per share of surviving firm. Okay. So first we have to find out, and they have given in the problem what will be the share swap ratio given if the Kaitan share price is 30, 56 or 20. So let us do that first. If Kaitan share is 30, swap ratio will be 30 divided by 56. 30 is the rate of Kaitan, 56 is the rate of Philip. That will be 0.536. Okay? If share price is 56, this will be 56 divided by 56, that will be 1. This means for 0.536 shares okay, I'll explain. And third one is 20. If market price is 20, this will be 20 by 56, that will be 0.357. Okay. So this means one share of Philips is equal to 0.536 shares of Kaitan. Okay, here 1 is equal to 1. Here 1 share of Philips is equal to 0.35 shares of Kaitan. Okay, so what will happen is, in this case, one share of Kaitan will be given for 1 share of Philip. In this case, 0.536 shares of Kaitan will be given for 1 share of 0.536 shares of Philip will be given for 1 share of Kaitan. Okay. So similarly here, for 1 share of Kaitan, 0.357 shares of Philips will be given. So roughly, if you have 3 shares here, you will get, if you have 3 shares of Kaitan, you will get 1 share of Philips. Here roughly 2 shares will equal to 1 share of Philips. Okay. So we found out these swap ratios, and next one is number of shares of the surviving company. How much number of shares will be surviving if these are the ratios. So just remember, for 30 ratio is 0.536, 56 1, 20 0.357. Number of shares in surviving company that we have to calculate. First one is, if share price is 30, if Kaitan share price is 30, see, if you check 7.5 lakhs is the equity. Okay, 7.5 lakhs is the equity for this company. Here it is, for Kaitan it is 1.5 lakhs. So what will happen is, $7.5 lakhs plus 1.5 into 0.536. Okay, 1.5 is the Kaitan number of shares, multiplied by the swap ratio, which is 0.536. You will get 8.3 lakh shares. There will be 8.3 lakh shares if share price is 30 for Kaitan. Okay. And second, if share price is 56, this will be 7.5 lakhs plus 1.5 into 1, that will be 9 lakhs. Okay. And third one is, if share price is 20, if share price is 20, this will be 7.5 lakhs plus 1.5 into the swap ratio we have calculated as swap ratio of 3.357. 0.357, thus that will be 8.04 lakhs. So it means if the share price of Kaitan is 30, then we will have 8.3 lakh shares. If share price is 56, we will have 9 lakh shares. If share price is 20, we will have 8.04 lakhs shares. Okay. And next question is, calculate the combined earnings per share . Next is combined earnings per share of the surviving company. Okay. So what is earnings per share? Net profit divided by number of shares. So for first case, that is if the share price is 30. If share price is 30, EPS will be, see, 28.13 is the profit after tax, here 3.75. Earnings per EPS is profit after tax divided by number of shares. Okay. So in this case, profit after tax for Philips is 7.5. For this one, 1. Profit after tax is 28.13. Profit after tax is 28.13 and 3.75. 28.13 and 3.75 divided by number of shares we have already calculated. Number of shares in the first case is 8.3 lakhs. So this will give you 3.84. 3.84 is the EPS if market price of Kaitan is 30. Okay. So second, if stock price is 56, this will be 28.13 plus 3.75 divided by 9 lakhs. That will be 3.5. Okay. So, and third condition is, if stock price is 20, this will be, the numerator will be same, divided by number of equity shares 8.04. This will be 3.97. Okay. So we have calculated all these earnings per share. Okay. Combined earnings per share of the firm we have calculated. And the next question is, combined firms PE ratio we have to calculate. So the next question is combined firms PE ratio that we have to calculate. So combined firms PE ratio will be, the PE ratio formula is market price divided by earnings per share. So in this case we know the market price of the share, which is 56 of Philips. Okay, so 56 divided by the earnings per share, that is 3.84. Okay, so the first case is 3.84. So we will get a P ratio of 14.58. Okay, the P ratio of post merger company will be 14.58 and 1. So for the second case, if it is ₹56 exchange, what will be the PE ratio? Let us see. That will be 56 divided by number of shares, 56 divided by earnings per share will be 3.5. 56 divided by 3.5, and the third case will be 56 divided by 3.97. So for all three categories we will be, okay, you can calculate and find out. For all the categories we will get P ratio. Okay, so that will be the P ratio, and market value per share of the surviving firm. Market value of the surviving firm, we are assuming the price to be 56. Okay, and next question is, they have asked for and Philips company is planning to give Kaitan company shareholders ₹100 15% convertible debenture for each 3 shares held in Kaitan. Okay, so what will be the dividend or interest available to the Kaitan company's shareholders? That we have to calculate. So Kaitan is offered ₹100 15% convertible debentures for each 3 shares in Kaitan. So first we have to know how many number of shares are there in the Kaitan company. So Kaitan company number of shares is 1.5 lakhs. Number of shares of Kaitan is equal to 1.5 lakhs. So number of debentures to be issued, For 3 shares, one debenture they are going to give. So that will be 1.5 lakhs divided by 3. That will be 50,000 debentures. So they are going to give 50,000 debentures. So total value of debentures equals 50,000 into 100, that will be 50 lakhs. 50 lakhs value debentures will be offered. Okay. So the interest payable is will be 50 lakhs into 0.15, that will be 7.5 lakhs. So total amount of interest to be paid to the shareholders of Kaitan will be 7.5 lakhs shares. Okay, thank you.